The point here is that maybe a conspiracy theory for new listeners. You may think it's 5 because Obama said so.
Yeah.
But I will assure you 4 plus 4 equals 8. 2 plus 2 equals 4. You can call me extreme or racist if you want. You know, you like your health care getting doubled? I mean, you know, it's a fact. They lied to you. And you can't keep your doctor. I want to come back and take phone calls on any of the issues we've raised for first-time callers. I'd like to hear from military, active duty, police, you name it, about the main mission now. And they all know this. Police are trained everywhere that veterans will bomb them with IEDs. That's been going on 5 years. What is your take on this? 877-789-ALEX is the Sunday phone number. It's different than the weekday show phone number. 877-789-ALEX, 877-789-2539. And we'd love to hear from you on the other side. And we've got a bunch of other news, too, but let's get to calls first. And then what else we got coming up, David?
Well, we got the NSA stalling in committee, even though you've got 130 House lawmakers have signed onto the bill, and in the Senate you got 20. They're holding it in committee. So you're talking about both of them being on the same side. The guys who run the committee are holding back any...
Well, here we go.
Introducing Pro One. All of your filtration in one system, portable, on the go. No more do you have 2 or 3 filters to just reduce sodium fluoride. You have a system that cuts out the sodium fluoride and up to 95% of hydrofluorosilicic acid. Advanced manufacturing technology combines silver-impregnated white ceramic with new Aquamedics advanced media for removal of fluoride and other heavy metals, all in one filter element. It is the only one that does it, and out of the gate, we have it discounted at 10% off with promo code WATER. This is the only system that in one unit helps reduce or remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, ammonia, and chlorine, hydrofluorosilicic acid, the most common form of fluoride not covered by other fluoride filter brands, and sodium hexafluorosilicate. Get your Pro Pure with the new Pro One filter today at InfoWarsStore.com or by calling 888-253-3139. The facts are in. The studies are legion. Sodium fluoride and other toxic members of the fluoride family are devastating the health and cognitive ability of the American people. So why are the social engineers adding it to the water? Simple. Dumb down the host population that the parasitic technocracy is feeding on. We may not have been able to get fluoride out of the water supply yet, but we can help to get it out of our bodies. I am extremely excited to announce the exclusive InfoWars Life Fluoride Shield formulation, fusing 6 of the best documented ingredients from around the world to help the body remove not just toxic fluoride residues from the body, but a whole host of toxic substances. Let's take a stand against the globalists by blocking their poisons with Fluoride Shield. I use Fluoride Shield every day. Secure your Fluoride Shield and other pioneering formulations at InfoWarsLife.com today. Let's start cleansing our bodies now and support the InfoWar at the same time. That's InfoWarsLife.com. Alex Jones here to tell you about how you can help spread liberty worldwide while also enjoying what I have found to be the best tasting 100% organic coffee on the planet. For more than a decade, my favorite coffee has come from the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers grow their unique shade-grown Arabica beans. We have now managed to secure these sought-after beans in a highly customized blend. Discover and try a bag of the Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee at InfoWarsLife.com. This coffee gives you a long, smooth pick-me-up for hours without the headaches and heartburn that so many other coffees give me personally. Hands down, this is my favorite coffee, and it's taken us years to secure connections directly to the Chiapas Mexican farmers. Drop by the site today, order a bag or 2, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Available in original or with our Immune Support Infusion Blend. You will be supporting a free press, all the while enjoying a truly great-tasting cup of my favorite coffee. Available at InfoWarsLife.com. In the last 50 years, iodine has been phased out of our staple foods and replaced with the halogen bromine, a practice now banned in nations around the world. Guess what else is in the halogen family? Fluoride. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones here. In 1924, the federal government did the right thing and encouraged salt producers to add iodine. It's the good halogen on the periodic table, and the results are on record. Reports documented a 15-point IQ increase in areas that had previously been deficient in iodine. Bottom line, iodine is important. Unbound, clean, in a glycerin base. Nascent iodine was the answer for myself and my family. You will find Survival Shield Nascent Iodine exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com. InfoWars Life Survival Shield Nascent Iodine isn't just for emergencies. I take it every day. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Leading a frontal assault on the lies of the New World Order. It's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
By the way, this hour is brought to you by the best storable foods company out there. It's organic. It lasts 25 years. It's what myself and my family use. It's mypatriotsupply.com/Alex to find the specials. And the toll-free number is on the site as well, 866-229-0927. The system wants us dependent on them. They want us on food stamps. One of the smartest things I think you can do is get high-quality storable food. They've got a lot of other great preparedness items as well. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex. And, of course, we also have amazing Molon Labe Pro-Second Amendment T-shirt that's out that I came up with the basic design for, but that our great graphics people put together. And it is the Spartan helmet with two M4s crossed with victory laurels around it, in Latin saying, "Come and take it, Infowars.com." And on the back it says Infowars.com. And then with Roman numerals, 1776, we also have a version that says Infowars.com on the top with Molon Labe on the back. So that's available at InfoWarsStore.com. That's how you fight back in the InfoWar and support this transmission. David, I want to go to phone calls right now to Freddie and Michael and Jesse and Gary and Jay and many others, but anything else you've been chomping at the bit to say before I do that?
Well, we just ran a story in the last week about how they're creating a national vehicle license plate database. They're doing the same thing. WorldNet Daily reports, WND reports, so they're doing this biometrically with your body. So this is a new DARPA project, new Defense Department project. Actually, I think this one is coming from the Air Force. They want to have a spy program that's going to use physiological signatures to identify, locate, and track specific individuals or groups of people.
Yeah, that's biometrics.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember like 15 years ago, the Pentagon said, we'll use biometrics of the heat res of your head and the top of your shoulders to track you. People said, oh, that's a lie.
Right.
Now that's in movies like Elysium. No, that's already going on.
Well, they're moving on
to
biometrics.
DNA.
Yeah, they're moving on biometrics on everything. It's like you see the fingerprint, on the iPhone. You've got some apps that have come out that'll identify you by your ear print on your phone. So they're working everything to identify you and to make it an ID
and
so
again,
you can't get onto the internet without them knowing exactly who you are and where
and
you
then
are.
if you're not a good little globalist, they turn you off.
Exactly.
They've said 3 strikes, no judge, no jury. That's SOPA, that's CISPA, you're off. This is not our opinion. This is their goal. This is their plan. And they're just doing it. They're just moving forward with it.
And this company, Slick Login, that Google just bought, their way to get onto the internet is not with biometrics, but with your iPhone, which is going to be your 1984 device. And I think it's kind of interesting when they had the question and answer session with the people there at the technology conference, nobody really asked them about their access to your phone, just being able to turn your phone on at will. So they basically can turn your phone on whenever they want and send ultrasonic or low-frequency signals back and forth to verify that
Which I told people 3 years ago was in the Associated Press. They were doing federal grants in police departments where the light bulb, special type, communicate with your computer and transfer data between Homeland Security and the police outside the police network. And people always make a joke and go, oh, he says light bulbs are talking to the computer. People are so ignorant, man.
Yes, yes.
I mean, they think the sun is the center of the universe.
And they're going to use this for currency control, as we pointed out. They're going to take a look at where you are contacting the internet when you get onto your bank account, your online banking.
It's a total taxation drain.
Any money around if you're not in the place where they want you to be, or if you're a bad person.
All right, let's go to the phone calls. Again, if you just joined us up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com, we have the big top story. U.S. Army builds fake city in Virginia to practice military occupation and gun confiscation in the United States. Is anybody concerned about how this just keeps expanding and is now out in the open? Gary in New Mexico, your first-time caller, welcome.
Yes, Alex. I hope you feel better.
Thank you, brother. I'm doing all right. Go ahead.
Well, I was able to visit our FEMA Region 6 Fusion Center in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And a buddy of mine who's one of the DHS goon squads, I was able to show him the actual documentation for Rex 84 and HR 645. And then I even showed him the video you guys had with a banned version with you and Jesse about the FEMA camps. And after they saw all of that, I got escorted out within about 10 minutes and told never come back here.
That's right. You're an evil American saying, hey, these threat fusion centers are international takeover hubs. And the RAND Corporation, by the way, admits that in their National Stabilization Force documents. Thank you so much for the call, sir.
You know, Alex, that was a response of the Ohio National Guard when they were questions about this FOIA request that talked about the scenario where they had gun owners there. The guy said, that's the end of our conversation, just cut him off.
Yeah, you're not going to discuss the enemy.
That's right.
They don't want us to know they're engaged in treason. And they're just going to do it. And that's how you're manly, is that you train to take the guns. And
yeah.
And you have MSNBC announce that, the kids belong to the state. Yeah.
You point it out, you show them the documents, and they say, that's it, we're not going to talk anymore. They don't deny it. They don't try to walk around it even.
Yeah, because they know, because they're following them. They have a public, they're lying to you. Just like, folks, if you're doubting us, when school starts again next year in August, you'll see newscasts everywhere, no matter where you are in the world, saying it's the law to take vaccines. There is no law in the U.S. They lie and say, it's the law, we're going to arrest you, when there is no law. This is an organized crime syndicate. And the average person following the crime syndicate orders isn't even evil. They just follow orders, which is the Nuremberg defense. Let's go to, you talk about that after we come back from break. I want to get your take on that, David. Let's talk to Michael in Texas. You're on the air. Welcome to the first-time caller.
Hey now, Brother Alex and Brother David, good afternoon. I had a report from South Texas about 400 guardsmen conducting a mock drill. My computer just crashed, but they're down there corralling people. I wanted you to understand this rhetoric. I think it'd be important for you guys in your audience to understand that they were quoted as saying that we are pretending it's a UT football game and there's contamination. So then they go to the extent of engaging in mock fighting and tearing clothes.
Yeah, listen, it's civil unrest training. It's happening everywhere. And 3 years ago, there were articles in the San Diego paper where they were training to mow down citizens. So the PSYOP, this is in the news, they said, we'll just call it zombies and claim it's mass zombie killing drills. See, they've dehumanized you now, but we're seen as zombies, and we're called zombies by the NSA.
Well, and you had the shooting targets that went up, remember, of a pregnant woman.
No hesitation.
Yeah, no hesitation, shooting targets, right.
And the average cop or military, they think, well, I'm part of the system, we're good guys. Because they follow that idea. But no, the people on top are pure evil.
Yeah.
Anything else from South Texas, brother?
Well, one or two things. As far as taking back the whole idea that they are the degenerates, I understand. We need to understand that we're not the bad guys. But one more quick thing, as far as the seeds, guys, I got my first order of the survival seeds. They're in the ground. They have germinated. They're doing well. That's one of the few things I'm doing to help defend my family down here. And so I've been fighting the info war for a long time. In order to take action, there's a couple more steps. But beyond that, I'll let you guys go. Have a good week next week, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you so much, brother. Listen, it's a very wealthy planet. And a lot of ideas, a lot of intellectual property, a lot of good things happening, a lot of bad things happening as well. All that evil men and tyrants need to flourish, to quote Thomas Jefferson, is that good people do nothing. And the average person just looks at the world like it's a spectator event. They're not active. They're reactive.
That's right. You have to take responsibility for yourself and your family. And what he's doing is exactly right. Learning how to do some of these things that so many people have forgotten.
Very simple stuff.
Just growing your own food.
The Atlantic Council that advises the president said they're going to lose the battle against empowered, free-thinking individuals. We are the enemy. Good people are the enemy of this criminal takeover because we're going to stand against it. They know that. It's good versus evil, folks. Alex Jones here with a message to fellow freedom lovers. The prognosis for the entire planetary economic system runs from bad to worse. The globalist model is to shut down societies and starve patriots out until they acquiesce to the global takeover. That's why we've assembled the most vital and important preparedness items at InfoWarsShop.com.
These are items that I did research on, that I personally use. We've got the Life Straw, so you can turn fetid water into safe water anywhere you go. The K-Tor hand crank generator to charge up key equipment during power outages or out in the field. Strategic Relocation, 3rd edition by Joel Skousen. When Disaster Strikes by Matthew Stein. ThyroSafe, used by Homeland Security to protect yourself during any radiological event. Hand crank shortwave AM/FM radios. Everything that we've researched and found to be the best.